All right, hello and welcome to Reus 2. I was a huge fan of Reus 1, and I've pretty much played through all of Reus 2 at this point, which is a great journey of unlocking characters and planets and biomes and stuff like that. But let's just showcase with like a little let's try on the channel here. I have a few characters here that I have not had the joy of starring yet, basically getting a star, winning a scenario as them. So I'm just trying to think. +2 for each completed request on the planet. So let's try the Spirit of the Diplomat. This one here is all about having lots of cities and completing tons of individual requests. We can do random giants. I don't know. I think I'd rather choose giants here. Most of these people have like a goal. Like the sage is all about food. This one here is all about mysteries. This one here is all about minerals and gold or science. And different animals or creatures, you can pick 3 for your setup, come with different biomes that they can create. Hey, you can create a forest. It's really good for food. Rainforest, good for science. Oceans, good for mysteries. Let's go ahead and take the forest giant, which I think is a standard one. The ocean giant, which I think is a standard. Oh, he can also do forests on his B. So let's do that. And then the taiga or the desert. I really like the taiga, but the taiga is all about being a really large biome. So let's kind of go with our standard set of giants here minus the forest for swamp. Not going to have any tutorial quests. We're just going to play on challenge mode. Let's create this planet and jump into what this means. So here you kind of start off with, I mean, the game is so quiet, right? But hey, it's actually starting to play some music. So you start with a couple tribes that you can put on the planet. I think literally one. And you've kind of just got this rock. And what you're doing in Reus is trying to create interesting, I'll say, biomes that have a ton of different synergies and stuff for your people to live. So let's start by terraforming the planet, and in this case we can take our swamp giant and create a swamp biome, and then let's go over here and let's take our ocean giant and create, I don't know, a pretty sizable ocean. Okay, and what this does is it allows me to go into these locations and plant things. So here in the forest, so far I've unlocked the papaya tree, which gives 5 food and plus 15 more food if there's biodiversity in this area, which is basically like lots of unique species. Or I can get the Raymond tree, which produces science and also a little bit of extra diversity for the zone. So with these two things, I could produce quite a bit. Over here in the ocean, I could use the same creature to put anemones and kelp. The ocean giant is all about animals, so herring and clownfish, but if I come over here, it's snakes and guinea pigs, right? So it's just kind of an interesting game. I'm going to go ahead and settle here. I'm going to leave a little one space of rainforest that kind of peeks in towards the ocean. And this person's now set up. They want a prosperity level of 5. So most people that you have move in want to have quests that are like get 4 food and a bunch of different animals, or get different minerals and a bunch of science. This one is just 5 prosperity overall. So let's go ahead and think about some of the different things that we can put in this biome. For instance, this stone doubles its output if it's beside another biotica, another zone that you've improved that has base science improvement. Whereas the gold works with animals. This animal is like a 20 outcome and 15 outcome, and then this is 20 and 10. So let's go ahead and build this Raymond tree here, because it's going to increase the biodiversity of the whole area, and it produces science. And then beside it, we'll put a stone. And what this does is, boom, it creates this stuff here. It's empowered. It's giving an output of 20, this an output of 10. And you can see here, this little bar is filling up with science, and every 20 science, and it gets larger and larger, the prosperity level comes up higher. So apparently that was enough for a prosperity of 5. So they leveled up, and that has given me a couple different benefits, one of which is that it provided me with a new civilization that I can plant. like humanity is growing on this planet. So let's go ahead and come over here and make somebody in the heart of the desert. Oh no, the Pirate Queen is here. The Pirate Queen's pretty great for mysteries, is what she gets a benefit from. So let's take our desert guy and create a big desert out here. And what I'm going to do is take the Pirate Queen, once this desert has been made, and I'm going to tell her, oh, excuse me, where did my Pirate Queen go? This one. Pirate Queen, adventurous. Every time she gets a mystery in her borders, she gets 5 gold, 2 food, and 2 science. Most people get 5 or 7 outcomes. The Pirate Queen gets 9 from mysteries. And the ocean has lots of mysteries. So let's go over here and put the Pirate Queen on the edge of the forest out here. So she'll go and set that up. Now, if we go back to our Camp North Grove here, which we've only improved in 2 steps, which have cost us 10 eon. You can see here that we have 20 left before we go into the next era. So we have basically a time limit based on how many things that we put down. You can replace existing ones, but it costs 1 eon. So basically you can do 5 replacements for the cost of 1 new tile if you do need to really shift things around. But yeah, anyway. So all that said, you have all these eons, you want to put down things, and then as we go through the eras, we're going to have more and more specific quests. Once we finish these missions, sometimes we get new nomad charges, which is like new civilizations, but we also get new giraffes. In this case, we can come in here and say, oh, look at all these biomes. Right now we're really working on, let's say, the rainforest or the ocean. Actually, let me double check. Where's the Pirate Queen? We can speed up the game here. She settled into the ocean. So let me draft a new ocean card here. And pearls, for instance, is an insanely strong one, but it costs biodiversity to place. So it's going to provide a ton of wealth if I can place it. And this sea pirate needs 3 wealth to succeed. So let's come over here with all my people. And you can see here, to put in the pearl, we need 3 biodiversity. And this bedrock will give +1 biodiversity if it's beside a plant. And our plant guy can put in a sea anemone, which gives us what's called mysteries. There's also a mineral booster here saying that we're going to get +50 of the primary yield for a mineral. So in this case, if we put our pearl there, it's going to be insane. It's going to go hard. So there's a lot of things I want to put in the sea area. So let's go ahead and start with a bedrock, which again, if it's beside a plant, it's empowered. Let's go to our plant monster and put in a sea anemone, which can only go in shadow waters. You can see there's like a continental shelf. Which I'll put here. And now I have 2 different unique bioticums. 1 second, once he puts it in. 2 unique bioticums, +1 for this being beside a thing. So now we're at 3. So I should be able to go to this monster and put down the pearls on the mineral boosting thing. And because it's coastal, it gets +60 gold. So you can see this. It's insane. Insanely strong. So just like that, the Pirate Queen has hundreds of gold and is going to be able to level up her wealth level. And that's going to unlock a new settlement for me. Let's go ahead and, for the sake of argument, just food and gold or science. Interesting. The desert, I don't think, is that good for food, if I do recall. So it's probably better to do the scientist, the inventor here. But what I'm going to do before calling him in is I'm going to terraform and make the I'm going to make this rainforest a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to put him in the rainforest where there's lots of science biome stuff. One thing I'd love to mention too is that as people rank up, they do a couple different things. As their population goes up, you get more of these like things that you can put on your improvements to improve them further. In this case, her signature ability makes more mystery and gold from animals within a border that you can improve. So you're still incentivized to get like the population to level up. Once they get to 3 or 5 points of science, and then 10 after that, I think, they invent inventions. And then once they get to 5, they gain trade routes, which allows them to get the benefits of other people's inventions. So over here, for instance, we're already at 3 out of 5 as well. If I put in a little bit more science, they'll probably get inventions. Or if we build the skeptic, who gets, see this, only 3 science for mysteries and border. That's pretty awful. He's not good at mysteries. He'll probably get us more inventions that people can use their wealth to trade and bring to their cities. Let's see here. We can get this city an improvement because we did their quest. So they will get a ton of extra science if we have element bioticas in their border, or animals in their border, or fish in their border, or fruit in their border. Right now, we have an element of stone, and we have tree, which is not fruit. If I look at you, this is a gem, and in the water, we have a 2 times element with the bedrock. So if they grew in this direction, we could potentially get that to fire off. We're probably not going to get a bunch of distinct animals. It doesn't seem to fit what this one's doing. Let's go ahead and improve the rainforest. We know that we want science. Mysteries are not good for our science guy. This guy here is a lot of science. It is a tree. It's medicinal. This one here is a fruit tree. But I think we do the science. We also unlock a couple other pieces, another element. I think that means that we want to focus our time on elements. So this guy will be the stone cutter. The planet will grow by a tile. And now if we can get 2 elements in their zone, which we can using flint, which is plus 15 if adjacent to a tree, which we can certainly do. And then we can also add in the gumbo. Actually, the gumbo would probably go really hard if we put it over here with this guy. Do you have a money thing? If adjacent to an animal bioticum, this would be really good. So this is a gold thing. Yeah, I think we take this gumbo limbo thing and we put it over here inside the scientist borders, and that should level up his science pretty quickly. Again, we're getting more Eon by getting new people to invest. You are inventing something new. So this is about to invent a new luxury, and it'll just give like a flat bonus to something. We'll see in a second. It looks like they're inventing something out of flint, just based on the animations. Statues, solid artwork. No, from stone, actually. So this gives them +1 wealth just for having it. So even though they have no wealth from any other source, they got +1 just from this invention. Which can be pretty good. Does this need animals nearby? No. Do you? +1 if adjacent to at least 1 tree bioticum. Well, gee, I actually want to put that over here because there's a gem booster here. So you got up to level 3 just now. That's pretty great. We're also going to have a quest here. It looks like have 3 cities with 10 prosperity is our next quest for you. Interesting. And that makes your booster a lot stronger. Let's see what happens here. That's going to level up your thing here. It's also going to level this up. And again, everybody's getting this. I'm not sure where it shows it, but they're getting this bonus from our leader. I'm just not sure where it shows up on my like impacts here, because I know that like they have 16 food, and a lot of it's coming from the diplomat, who gives everybody a bonus based on everything that we've completed on the map. See, she only gets 3 things from mysteries as well. Where does it tell me your spirit? Normally it like I can see it hovered in different places, but anyway, she needs to get her prosperity up 3 more points and a quest will be done for her. We can also take our points, and if we had like a lot of population points, we could bring in more nomads and expand the planet more. So I think focusing on food growth would be pretty good. Though there is another money location. You have a 20 money location, which could be better than this plus 15 one, even though I want to focus on food. I could also just put in a viper, which is plus 20, and then a guinea pig beside it for the critter bonus. Though papaya is looking pretty strong. So yeah, let's put in a papaya, because this is going to make... We have enough biodiversity that it's going to be improved and give a super amount of food. And then let's come over here and put in... We have 20 Eon. That's actually kind of enough to get that bonus and then 3 more. So if we come over here and get this one... Again, I'd really like to get more elements. Right now we have 2, so we're getting 40 bonus. But if I had put in 2 more elements... the stonecutter could be massive. And I could actually do that if they just expanded their borders 1 tile into the sea. I think that you can tell them to grow that way by putting tiles outside their borders, and then they kind of get the shtick that they should be going that way. But anyway, here they go. They're going to improve this. They're going to improve that. That's going to do another thing. I have more drafts now, or at least that should give me a draft. The pirate village wants to have more population. The inventor is getting something new. Nice. Because again, every time I do one of these quests, I'm getting more points, basically. I don't know where to show that bonus, unfortunately, but I know it's happening. So let's see. You've got the best alarm call, the parakeet. This is a +2 bonus. That's pretty nice. And you're getting currently the solid statues from the other location. Fish biotica, ocean borders is probably... Ocean Shrine is so good for you because you get the most bonus out of mysteries. So let's do that. And then I'd like you to grow. I kind of want to buy more. You can buy more like era to make everything longer. As in you have more points to spend. I'm kind of interested in that. You can also buy flags to tell people to grow, which maybe I'll do. And then, did you just get another trade route? No, but you're really close to getting an invention, and I need to get you more food. So let's get a new draft. I'm going to get another one for ocean instead of desert. Well, actually, the desert can be pretty good with food if you get the ostrich, which scales off of empty slots. Though this is an element. Still, I think this is fine. Because if I want to make you pop off, the ostrich does a lot. I also want you to claim more water tiles, though. So I'm trying to think of exactly the best. You're disinterested in growing, so I'm going to spend my point to force you to expand. And you are going to get another ocean tile, which is good for us. And then, there's no biodiversity out here right now, unfortunately. So I can't force a bunch of food income. I could spend some points. And maybe I will. So now we have 15. Let's go ahead and put this on fast forward just to get this guy out here. There's another money location. Interesting. Again, clownfish is really good because it provides mysteries. And there is a sea anemone over here. There's also, the shrine is now giving a ton of mystery, right? It's getting 7. If you can get one more ocean... Oh, distinct ocean bioticum. Oh, well, that's going to be easy. We could play a kelp. And then we could play clownfish. And that's going to get you well above what you need, actually. But that's fine, because I want this to grow. And again, if I can get... Every one of these quests I can do, we're going to fire up and just be that much stronger. So here comes the kelp, which is going to be a lot stronger because it's beside a fish. Are you getting more trade routes? Right now, the trade goods are not... Oh, you're actually inventing something. That's really good. So that more people can trade around the planet. Did you not get enough food? Yeah, you did. Okay. So there's another benefit. Now, that should give everybody a little bit more again. You can see how much more? Like 4 of each or something? 5 of each? 6 of each? Okay. Now we have an inventor village that wants something. And again, I'm trying to do as much as I can before running out of time. Tree biotica, undergrowth. You do have a tree. Thing is, I'm pretty sure that there's good trees to add. Like this is, well, this is undergrowth, not tree. Okay, well, I don't know. I think we go to the next era, basically, at this point. Is there something else I can do for you? Did you grow into the sea? You did not. If I buy you a flag, I wonder if you'll grow that way. It's kind of a waste because you're already interested. I wonder if I can just get them to do it by putting something that they want. Because they need 2 elements, right? So if I come over here and I put the 2-element bedrock outside of the city, they might be inclined to expand. And look at that, we actually got them to be interested. So even though the era is done, I can let them resolve their last kind of actions here. So that comes here, it triggers this. The stone center now has all 4 distinct or element tags from things we've built. What is this? Border expansion. Okay, cool. That was just the people coming back. And then, yeah, you've got a bunch of science. You're pretty much tapped out. So we have 3 cities, all in pretty good shape. Yours is completely maxed out. We have 5 of 4 distinct ocean biomes. And you have something I could build, but I think that makes it a legacy trait, so I'm going to go to the next era without it. Now, based on what you've accomplished, you can do a whole bunch of stuff here. You can go with the Iron Age and focus on minerals on the planet. You can do a momentum age. Apparently here we'd be building up the Pirate Queen to have lots of money. She'd build a monument. Let's see. It gives gold for each city on the planet smaller than the Pirate Queen city. So this does scale with a lot of different cities. And this is 3 existing cities with an extra farm. From plants. I don't actually love that for us. Had we had more technology on the planet, we could do an age of philosophy. I think an age of money is worth it. You can also just do a calm era, which is just get generic stuff. But let's do the momentum age, monument age. It's a medium difficulty. And it kind of works with our build right now. So you now have the monument. So the monument is plus 30 for each tribe with less prosperity than this tribe. So that is, again, all the more reason to come in here and buy more nomad charges to get more small tribes that need to catch up to our pirate queen. Let's slay, queen. Let's slay. And now I can come to you. Actually, let's check. I know that I said that something might become a legacy. Okay, so Stonecutter did not become a legacy. I think next generation, next era, it will become a legacy. So here, Woodcutter for Tree Bioticum, that makes sense. Let's see. We could expand the rainforest. Also, we now have availability of our second thing. So we could go for a savanna build. We could go for a normal forest, or we can go for the taiga. Right now I'm happy with my zones. So I'm just going to say, hey guy, you want trees or minerals. Let's go into the rainforest and see what we get. It's more trees. And this is bird coated and medicinal coated. I mean, this also scales the biodiversity. This kind of makes me like the idea of color of healing, 3 medicinal biotica in the biome, 120 science could come from this one thing, which would mean that if this gets +1 science for the mineral with the most science, that's pretty good actually. That's going to be better than the 100 maximums from the other. So let's see if we can get that to happen. So there isn't a booster tile, unfortunately. Let's bring our people over to this guy and see what we can do. Also, I do want to get the 2 of these. I want to expand the planet and get the nomad tribe, because it's harder to expand the planet once you've been there. We're actually already at 2 stars on the age. Just noticing that. So this one here requires a 2-star slot. Do we have slot improvements? This is available in the 2nd era. Oh, I can't even build that this era. Oh, awkward. Well, what do we want to do? We could build this tree. The biome does have the biodiversity for it. And then we could build a mineral with 20 is the best I can do. Stone or flint is basically the same. I can't build this because it's a 2-star thing. I didn't realize I was drafting a 2-star. And I can't improve the planet until the 2nd era. So we'll just get 20 from that improvement. But the toolsmith, I hope it doesn't become yeah, I hope it doesn't become obsolete, basically. So he needs a little bit more in his biome, and he needs to produce some more science. So I can't build the spider monkeys either. What can I do over here? I mean, this has biodiversity and counts as barren. What about you? These are not scientific. But this is a scientific mineral, and this is going to give him a bunch of distinct things. So, let's go. You got to get your science the rest of the way, my brother. And we can actually do that by doing other people's quests, just because of the setup that we have. Okay, so let's go over back to the Pirate Queen. You need to get to 40, and you're at 38. I think we can make this happen by coming over here and creating what is a sick ostrich. Ostrich get a bunch of additional money and food for being on adjacent to more empty tiles. And what I'm going to do is I just purchased a landscape thing, which allows us to create something special. In this case, I'm going to create a mountain. And the mountain, once I click it, is going to create another row of tiles to place things in. So now I have a tile here that's connected to 6 things. So if I come in here and put the ostrich gets money for every adjacent tile that's empty. So this one ostrich is now worth an insane 84, 54, and 14 from having 6 open spaces to run. And that, what do you know, made the Pirate Queen pretty interested in growing this way. Just to be sure, is 38 actually the highest on the planet? And building another tribe would be nice. I'm just going to let this speed up, because what I want to see is, can I get up to 15 red points, basically? And the answer is almost, maybe. You need to get your prosperity up. And you need to get prosperity of other cities up. And I would love to do that using some food. But you actually need a lot of wealth as well. Let's bring people over and talk about, like, I could do another pearl, but that would really hurt the biodiversity in this area. Blueberries are strong if they're beside a mineral. Perhaps, I mean, I could keep going for money, but I don't love that. You need elements. You have all 4 elements. Okay, so then what do you need? At least 1 critter? Are you a critter? Okay. So let's put the crate here. And then let's put a herring nearby as well. So that's going to give money and gold in this area. I'm not going to worry about a clownfish or anything. So that's enough to entice you to expand. Nice. So, I mean, that should get you another point here and another point here. That'll get you at least to 25. But I need to get you all the way to 40, and I need to keep the Pirate Queen ahead. The Pirate Queen needs a lot of food as well. Man, this is going to be tricky. And I also want to get more people on the board, but again, I just need one more point. Because see, what I'm going to do is do this expansion click, and that allows me to come here and expand the planet. And you get 4 new tiles if you put it where your cities aren't already. You get 2 new tiles if you put it on top of where your people are. So expanding first gives you a lot more flexibility. And then let's see, what do we want to do? You need food and stuff. So let's look here. I know, like, this counts as an empty slot, for instance. So I can take this bird and put it in there. This gives extra if it's beside a burrow. This is extra strong. It counts as empty. So let's put the cat in here. This is not a critter. So then we'll put the sand grouse next to it. And then the cat will hunt the sand grouse, and they will still count as barren tiles for the ostrich. So that's going to make you stronger by some food. I need to get you all the way up to 15, and 1 ostrich is apparently not enough for that. What else? Does anything else here count as barren? No, just the mud crack. And the sage. Okay, what about over here? There's a money location. Do I have any drafts? No. Well, gosh darn. Oh, but I did get the points I need to get a new settlement. So who did I get? The merchant or the sage? Let's go merchant, because gold is money. And that will get us a new person on the board. I mean, look, the era is coming to a close, right? So, like, we gotta get cooking here. In fact, I could still buy an extra. This gets more expensive every time I click it, but you got an animal booster, and that also, well, geez, what animal gives us the most money? Just the cat. So we should put the cat here. And then I need to put a critter for it to hunt. And this critter wants to be beside a mineral. And this mineral wants to be beside animals. Well, okay. We'll put a critter down. What's upsetting me is that, like, I feel like this guy should have got his thing, but he didn't. We have a food enhancer. I mean, look, I could buy microcharges. Let's do that once just to show those off. Your micros are... Well, you actually have a micro already, just from our Pirate Queen reaching food levels. This guy's signature is money, and it gets put on plants. We don't want that. Your signature is food. It gets put on critters. And your signature is science, and it gets put based on distinct animals. Well, this biome does have distinct animals. Let's click you. And see what you got. For each distinct animal, 7% more science. This is kind of a waste because I know I'm going to get a much better science thing, but this one has 96 science, so plus 7% is going to be enough to get us over this hump. So that one got completed. That actually got us more food as well. I mean, the monument worked, okay? So, like, that's fine. And I think the monument does get locked in as a legacy immediately. So, you can see here, there's 3 tribes that had less prosperity than her. So, she got plus 30 wealth from that. She's also getting a ton from adventure. Look at this. Oh, baby. But, yeah, let's continue and see what happened. We did have another draft, but, like, we'll get better stuff next round. We built the pyramid. There you go. Great stuff. Monument age, era score 104. 3 stars because we got all the things. So we're going to get all the benefits going into the next. More micros, more draft, more upgrades. It's a whole thing. So now we have, based on what we've done, we can go for an era of wealth. So here it looks like the Pirate King will host the world market, benefiting from all trade routes around the globe. Wow. Gain 2 crevices. I like that. Aspect charges. They all build a unique thing. Inventor wants science. Diplomat wants gold. Pirate King wants food. I don't love that. Predator's food based on its bonus wealth. That's actually kind of interesting. Grow predators. I don't actually feel like I've drafted that many predators. Like, obviously we have cats and stuff, but I think we just do the merchant age. Have 3 cities with 8 wealth, have 15 wealth, have 60 wealth on the planet. Like, that's should be a joke. And the world market. Each active trade route gives plus 10, 10, 10 to the Pirate Queen. Pretty sick. Distinct animal. I actually want to give her a food thing. So fish biotica in the border make her stronger, I think is probably the best thing that we can do, because the Pirate Queen wants food and we're basically giving her a bunch of wealth all the time. 4 out of 6 distinct animals from this is really easy to do because I already have 3 distinct animals here and another. Well, I guess I only have 1 fish, so actually I'm gonna do tavern over fishing fleet. Just because of ease of use kind of thing. So there you go. She's going to keep growing stronger. She's expanding. She's invented majestic earrings from her pearls. She's bringing in songbirds and statues, but has room for more trade routes still. Who is bringing in, like, you're bringing in 150 gold. You could take the plus 66% for each animal within borders on a 1-star improvement, because the pearls is a pretty big 1-star improvement. So we'll do that. What do you got here? Animals. Look, this is biotica again, or element. So I kind of like the element one because I already have 1, 2 here, 1, 2 there. So let's go ahead and take statue. And you can see here, stonecutter. It doesn't matter how many elements we had. Like, we could have completely switched up our build because it's now a legacy 100. That's what I was talking about earlier in terms of legacy. Now, this is a volcanic element that we could add. And then over here, we don't have anything. So let's go to the ocean. Reef. I don't need science as much as I need food. We could re-roll this. I do love the marlin. If there are 8 patches in the ocean, you get a big bonus. I need, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. I need more patches in the ocean. So I need to get an expanse thing. But this marlin already is going to be huge. When you expand the value of tiles, it deletes whatever bonuses are on them, whatever boosters. So I'm just going to enhance this middle piece. And then there's a plant booster. Cool. I'm going to put the marlin here. So this one is not getting the 8. So it's only getting plus 40 for each. I'm hoping that that gives me enough food. I need to get to, what, 10? Well, actually, that's going to give quite a bit. Especially because it's also giving money. Let's go ahead and click expand, rush this up. I mean, we're like 1 away. We're 1 away. How can we get more food on the planet? You. What are you talking about? Oh, wait, actually, let's check you as well. This toolsmith did become a legacy. Gosh darn it. Wood workshop. Distinct biotica with science yield. 4 of 6 trees. I mean, 1. He has 1, 2. He has 2 trees. I don't... Let's click rainforest. This is not a tree. This is a tree, but it's 3-star. There's a 2-star tree. Plus 50 for each plant's in the biome. Okay. The tapir. What's he? He's a 3-star. Okay. So if I come over here, then I can work on some upgraded tree stuff. So let's go with the distinct wood, because the benefits are 200 and 300. They're just higher for trees than the alternatives. So let's work on that. And then if we can get you up to your desires, it should get us enough food to get you over the top. I mean, actually, that still provided us with a food location. So first, rubber tree. And then, I mean, this does not benefit from that food location. And this does not benefit from that food location. That's too bad. I mean, we may as well still put the papaya. For now, we can always replace it. But that will get you up to that need. It will also fire this up. Is that also a tree? Yeah, 1, 2. So you have how many trees now? 4 trees. 2 more trees gets you pretty high up. But, I mean, desert? No desert trees, right? Oh, fruit tree. Desert palm. Let's try this out. Desert palm gets plus 40 for every adjacent thing with a gold outcome. Interesting. Let's buy this expansion. I want to expand the desert, but I also really want to expand the ocean while I'm here. So let's actually start with the ocean and move from there. Oh yeah, you want to do something too. You're not doing oceans. You could do gems. Gems have a higher output than other things. I could give you a gem, 2 gems. I can give you 2 gems where you are. Well, I guess just gold outcomes, because this guy's giving gold. Okay, so you want to get gold now. And remember, any mission I do for anybody is going to improve life. So here, if adjacent to a set of animal... The sunstone is super good. I didn't realize we got that one. Still, let's go with you here. Because you need to be adjacent to something. And then let's go and put another gem over here. And that should basically get your trade post fired up. They are claiming this last desert spot. Okay. So I didn't have a chance to grow it. Man, the scientist is so close. What's up with your shtick, dude? I need to get you that date palm still. I thought did I cancel leveling up the thing to 2-star? Level this up. And then the date palm gives extra food for everything that's producing money around it. So even though this is a science booster, I mean, it's a science booster. How do I not use it for science? Because I don't really have a science thing, actually. So a science booster is not doing all that much for me, is why I'm not using it. So let's just move on then. This is a tree. It benefits from having gold. This animal needs a level 2 slot. This benefits from having gold produced near it. I mean, this must have fired you up pretty good. You still need one more tree though, to be honest. It doesn't have to be unique, right? I don't think it does. Let's double check. Yeah, so... Yeah, just tree biotica. So I need one more tree. I'll put this here as well, just to give another base gold yield to this guy. Again, it's just making this exotic date palm cooler and improving outcomes for everyone here. Also, don't I have a bunch of micros still? Science for each distinct biotica in the border. So, do you have a big output thing? I guess this tree... I have to put it on a level 1. Well, that would have been pretty good on this one, but I already got one there. So let's not worry about it. You could do with a little bit more science. There's got to be something, man. A little bit more gold. Each set of animal, that's not going to work. I mean, do I just build another cat? Like... The ostrich also does okay here, just because there's 2 adjacent spots, but it's pretty expensive, so I'd rather just put a cat. Even though it could be a level 2. Oh, 1 gem and 1 undergrowth. Are you a gem? No. No. This is undergrowth, though. So, like, I could put the armadillo here, and then I could replace this with a gem. And this will have a gold output. Actually, that's pretty sick. That's going to make this a really good spot. I still need to put in a new mud crack, but I can do that over here. What do you want? Distinct gem biotica. I mean, I really can't do that. Minerals? You have 1, 2, 3... I mean, I could just give you more minerals. It's only for 150 though. where the 80 comes with 3 gems. One. This is not a gem. I don't know, brother. 5 or 7 gold producing things. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, dude, it's gotta just be the market. It's pretty generic, but you're already doing a ton of gold. You're all about that gold life. Your mission is to get more gold. I mean, come on. So you have a critter in the biome. That's cool. I need to get 2 more gold things in this biome. You're cool. What do my people need, man? I feel like I've kind of lost the sauce here with a whole bunch of whatchamacallits going on. Where's world trade? 5 active trade routes on the planet. So for trade routes to exist, you both need to open trade route slots and have inventions. So like this guy here could get another trade route pretty easily. This guy here has all the inventions. Fruit pie is not that impressive. What about you? Yeah, okay, let's come over here and think about how we get you 2 more levels of prosperity. Maybe it's an armadillo? Honestly, he doesn't have a diversity cost. So we can do it over here. And then what's this? A plant and an animal. It's really good in a mountain as well, is the thing that I'm kind of kicking myself on. But I'm already using the mountain on this thing. How do I get you a ton of money? Because cats could be adjacent to you. The problem is the armadillo thing needs to be adjacent to an undergrowth as well. Let's go here. I assume this is my best booster. Let's look at the desert one more time. Look at this, though. 3x gem. I could have done the gem thing easily. This is a ton of extra for animals in the biome. And that's interesting because it gets worse if you have plants in the biome. We have a plant here and a plant here. And then we also have... Do we have a plant anywhere else? We just abandoned plants in this biome? I think we do that. That's kind of interesting. Instead of going for each distinct gem in this biome, which we actually don't have that many distinct gems. Plus, this is, this is a 3-star. I can't use it right away anyway. But still, we can get the desert tortoise or something. So what do we have now? Desert tortoise. Adjacent to empty slots. You're only 40, though. This is 30. Well... This one also gets a bunch on empty slots. Let's go here, then. So you're going to benefit from empty slots. Then we can't put in the jackal yet. But what do you need the armadillo. And then I need to put you beside a gem. Oh, this counts as barren, though. So we do that here. And then this is beside a gem all of a sudden. It's not beside an undergrowth. What do we use for the undergrowth over here? These things, right? This, the tree thing that I don't want to use. Okay. Well, I mean, right now we are not at world trade. I have been distracted. So, who's the closest to 25? I mean, the merchant is getting up there. You have 11. You have 9. You have 33. So, we need to get a lot of people up to 15. So, I guess, well, not a lot of people. We need to get one more person up to 15. You're disinterested in growing. You're disinterested because they have a lot of land this era. You're interested. I don't know that I can get you much more gold, though. Excuse me, this is the rainforest? You can get the armadillo in the rainforest? Tree biotica that is adjacent. 1, 2. Okay, well, let's go here and get a monkey. That'll give us some bonuses. And then, I mean, we could even get an amethyst, or even... Do we have that many medicinal biotica? I don't even know. Like, we have a medicinal tree here and there. We also have a bird. So I have a feeling that this hematite would also work for us. The problem is that it costs 4 biodiversity, so it's going to pull us down in the short term. Because this thing here scales with surplus. But hey, he's expanding this way. Let's see what happens. Seems to be a lot of benefits. We also should have more micros. So like, what's your... You already have micros. You're about the money micros. Let's try this. Plus 25% more monies. This is 200 something food. I actually don't hate that. 25% more food. There you go. Put that micro over there. Then the monkey's giving 80. Is that worth giving him plus 20%? I guess. 25% bonus to La Monkey. You don't have any bio things. You have a science one. This will tag it as barren. That actually is something we should save. Plus 1 biodiversity on a plant. We can put that on a papaya because that helps our science output. You're close to getting the wealth. In fact, you might actually have it here. Let's go. Let's go. And then instantly we completed the 3-star one. We get a sick planet. We just didn't have the diversity of wealth going around. So does that mean, does that get you to another trade route? It does. Interesting. So the jeweled beetle got you some money. You're a 2-star. We don't have any 1-stars that are really popping off for us. Again, this here, bird biotica and everything else. We just don't have that many birds. We just have the 1 bird. I believe we only have 1 bird. And you already have both your swings. Oh, you have 2. No, yeah, we just have 1 bird because we didn't put 1 on this side. So what do we want to do then? How do we... Let's go to the merchant. Getting him another quest would be good. The merchant is at 6, so he needs 1 more gold area anyway. It could be this, but we don't want to build any more plants, so let's not. We don't want to build plants, so it has to be animals. We can't do these high-level things. We could put just like another turtle down. And then what we can do with that is improve it with the... what do we have? Plus 20 and counts as empty. Because right now we're not getting this as a baron, and then by flagging this as a baron, it's going to be cool. So now... Yeah. So, what? End tag Baron. So this is, graphically, it's not showing the plus, but it is 6 spaces. Even though it's not correctly animating it. What can we get here? Plus 6% gold and 6%... This can be really good if we can just get something that gives us mysteries. But we don't have any... Like, this guy here. He's a mystery provider. He only gives 25 gold, though. Let's come out here. Oh, he's not a level 2 slot. Well, okay. Well, we'll put you here. And then let's put the pirate enhancement on it. Because it can only go on a level 2 thing anyway. So we put you there. And then that might give us additional mysteries for the Pirate Queen. Eh, only like 2 more, actually. But still, whatever, man. What did that do for you? Got you a lot of gold. Man, you're almost up to another point of population. In fact, we're almost able to get another population. The problem is that, like, our ocean is, like, so big, and it's the only place I can really expand other than this place. So let's expand it before our people get rowdy. If I have to divide up my forest, then I will. Yeah, our ocean is massive as well. So you probably give me a bonus if you get to, what, 8 population? Okay. Who's close to the next level up? Like, you need 2 points of science. You need 3 points of science, but you're pretty low. You need 3 points of science, but you're pretty low. So, and like, when I'm saying low is like, if you're at a low stage of development, it only costs 20, and it costs more and more the higher you get. So, like, you know, I could put in another empty here for plus 15 more science. And that would get you 1 more point. But it's not that sexy. And what about you? You could have a lot more if we could just build out this ocean. But it's mostly just fish. This could give a lot of fish. Do we have a lot of predators? We have 1 predator. We have 2 predator. Well, you know. This could give us some money, but I don't really need more money. I need food and science. But even everything that we have in here is basically all coded for money. So let's just put you here for now. Top speed. I mean, can I just build like another Merlin? Not quite. And are you interested in expanding? No, not really. But I want you to. Because I think this will be super positive. Okay, it's only... Well, it should be plus 50, I thought. Oh, no, it's 10 plus 20. Okay. So now you're pretty interested. Why did that give you more money? I'm not exactly sure. Do I have any other performance-enhancing drugs I can hand out here? Metal. And this is can upgrade a mineral and gives 50% more if it's not adjacent to a plant. Unfortunately, we are adjacent to a plant. We could flip this, though. So for 2 era score, we can make you a clownfish. And we can make you the anemone. And then we can come and make you not adjacent to a plant. Oh, you already have a slot. Oh, well, that was a waste of 2 era. Doesn't matter, but still, like, just a waste of time. Plus 5% science. I mean, do we have a huge science gain somewhere that I'm missing? Sadly enough, like, the gem has the hugest science right now for me. Like, there must be a science location, right? What's a 1-star science thing? Is, like, 1-star science really capped out at 20 right now? And what's this one? What's the... 50% more gold if not adjacent to a plant. I mean, most of my gems over here are like 20, 25 bucks. That seems like a waste. Plus 30 gold and tagged mineral. Man, can we, like, get the merchant to level up? I feel like the merchant has to be the one. Like, it's not that much more gold that we have to get them. It's just that I can't build Era 3 things right now. I guess we're about to go into Era 3, so, like, what does it matter? I can just keep getting 25 gold, you know? Which is not even 1 level up. It's not even 1. And I have no drafts. Are you not... You're not adjacent to a plant. What is this? If adjacent to an animal. Carnelian. None of these are considered undergrowth. No. Geez, I feel like I'm stalling out here at the very end. Like, you know, my pirate queen needs a little bit more. My other person needs a little bit more. Everyone's kind of just chilling. I think I just come over here because I can't quite make the gold work out for my merchant. 4 levels is too much, even though I just said I think that's where I want to be. And then, yeah, this can just be like, I don't know, $35? Or I can put some gold out here. And it's not adjacent to a plant, so I could improve it. They're coming this way. The tag of metal is not going to be helpful, but I guess we'll just take 30 gold. And then we'll come over here and we'll find this one that's at 20 and say, like, hey, 20 becomes 30? Like, that's nothing. That's so not worth it. And you have all these trade routes that you're not even using. Okay, let's just throw something down and forget about it. We just need to get into the next era. So, like, over here, you could use food. Let's add a kelp. There you go. Next era. Merchant completed. So a lot of humming and hawing. Apologize for. Draft, charge, microcharge, diversity. I mean, we got 3 stars. Like, it feels like I'm over-engineering it, but here you go. Age of Horror. That kind of sounds funny. Awaken the horror within offerings of wealth. Dark offering tag. And something more. So this rewards the pirate queen for having a bunch of offerings on the planet. Solar punk is about 2 things I don't need, and this is about maximizing food. So let's do Age of Horror. It looks like Age of Horror is one of the ones I have not gotten 3 stars on anyway, so let's go. This is the big challenge is can we succeed in the Age of Horror. Each set of plants and fish within the border. If there are 8 ocean bioticum within the border. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, girl, man, that's so much. +1 for the animal in the border with the highest wealth. Like, I don't think so, bro. What? The entity has awoken. What? Apparently I already had a bunch of offerings? What the hell? What? Who's the offering? This carnelian is a dark offering. Okay. What else is a dark offering? Like, what? How could I... The spider monkey is a dark offering. Okay. Again, like, 1 or 2 things. I would have thought that I needed a lot more. The guinea pig. Okay. The fish. Oh, okay, man. I did not expect whatever the hell that was. Let's draft another ocean creature. The whale is for food, which is what I need. Let's do it. For each distinct expanse bioticum in the biome. Okay. It's a dark offering, and it's a pretty big one. So let's come here and upgrade these slots to level 3. And then let's get a freaking whale in here. It's so much food. Hopefully one of these is like a food tile. In fact, if there isn't a food tile, we have 1 more expanse. I'm gonna hazard trying to get another one. Just because it would be so big if we got it. And we didn't. Okay, well, there you go. Do you have a, like, plus food thing on you? Plus 100% primary yield. Can upgrade so many things. Holy. There's a ability. You see this right now? Oh my god. So this is a plus 100% bonus. I almost never use this, but there is a expansion thing here for creating a sanctuary, and creating a sanctuary cannot be placed in the ocean. Doubles up on the benefits. So apparently I can't do that. So I would have doubled this. Because I'm about to... Yep. Monarch butterfly bonus. I mean, do you see this insanity? I don't even know what this is. Plus 0.1 and 5 food for each food in the dark offering bioticum within the borders. Within the borders, the highest food. So, like, you here are a dark offering with 1228. So that empowered you, which means that you give me 6,000 wealth. And what is the 125? I mean, I only need 20 on the planet. I don't even understand. Like, this is insanity. Did I break the game? With a whale? I almost doubled that 100% booster, too. So let's just, like, I don't know. Like, this is gonna be achieved. Like, girl, look at all these trade routes you can do. And there's nothing for you to trade with. Like, what the hell? Cultist kit. Okay. So you get a bonus if there's dark offering stuff in the border. If this city starts a new export with another city, that city also gains the cultist kit. Doesn't trade otherwise. I mean, I've never seen this much wealth. I seriously I don't even, like, I still have 4,000 to go. I mean, it costs like 100 per prosperity, but like, yeah, what the hell? Okay. I think this one gets the sushi bar. Well, +1 for each gold in the animal in the border with the highest gold. I mean, it's only like 100 gold on you, dude. I think the plant and fish, right? Because I at least have 2 plants. I could try and get another. I don't know. I have an insane amount of wealth with the princess here. I'd love to get science, but that's not a thing. And I don't have borders to get enough sea tiles. So, like, sure, we'll grab the sushi bar. Another 300 food coming in. Like, this is... I don't even know. This... World Trade Market is a legacy at this point, by the way. But still, like, I don't... I've never seen this. This is just insanity. But I guess it finally worked itself out here. I can make this better, though. Like, this is for each distinct expanse by Oticum, right? So, like, I can go ocean again and say, like, are there expanse bioticums? Reef. This is an expanse bioticum that wants minerals. This is expanse. This is interesting because it's an expanse bioticum. This one gets 2 expanses out of it, though. This is an expanse bioticum that is a plant and then does plant stuff, but I think science is the thing I need the most right now. So then we take that and, like, plus if adjacent to 1 deep and element bioticum has +1 micro slots. I mean, sure, this is a new expanse. And then these are both expanses as well. For each adjacent mineral. And then we go here. And then we go here. And these are all expanses. So, like... You're telling me, dude. You're freaking telling me. So this here benefits from scientific endeavors. I don't have a 2-star for science. This whale is going nuts, dude. But this thing has 3 micro slots. So, like, I have 25% more science here. %50 more gold, if not adjacent to a thing. Just this thing here needs to be beside 2 or 3 bio things. This is insane. Does that mean that you're currently on 2,000 more gold? Oh my god! I just never seen this. I'm sorry that this is not content. It's just me watching one number go up, but like, it's just going up and up and up forever. Let's come over here and finally do those things. We talked about putting in like a falcon, right? And a jackal. Each jump adjacent empty slot. Up to 3. Like, this is empty. So this could be considered empty as well. Let's upgrade this spot. food booster. I mean... Okay, you go here. And then I need the jackal here. And then one of these is tagged as barren. If I can get you an empty slot. Alright, so this bird is giving us a ton of money. It is a 3-star. We have some 2-stars that are giving us pretty good outputs. Just trying to think of like where I put my 6% bonus on a level 2 Biotica on their food production, or sorry, on the money, and it's kind of looking like this eagle could be good for it. What was the level 3 thing here? I don't have one. I don't have one, and I don't want one. So if I put like a creek, I don't want. A sanctuary is a maybe. Like if I do a sanctuary on this slot, on the tier 3 slot, then I can do a... Then I can do the... Oh, I can't do the pirate queen on it because it's a tier 3 thing. Okay. This guy gets better for every patch in the biome. Plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, that's pretty good too. Again, though, it has to go on a 1-star, which is just lame. Like 37. Maybe it would have been good on this. I think we put one of our pirate queens on this ostrich. Well, actually, this is actually a really good spot for the merchant one, because it's 5% to all yields for every slot. So he's getting 60% on everything. Again, though, the pirate queen is the one who needs it the least. I mean, a couple hundred more points is nothing for her. The jackal... I have another one of these. So these are all tagged as barren. And why are you getting a bonus in animals within the biome? I don't understand. Oh, for all the value of the animals gives extra. Oh, okay. So we want our animals to be stronger, just always. Cool, cool, cool. Each critter or fish bioticum. Is it worth trying to push for you to get your level 3 bonus? It looks like we already should have it. Is this a level 3? It is. So again, though, the best thing for us to put that on, is it really the falcon for 300? Where, like, we know that in other locations, you could have a cooler thing. Kind of seems like it. Let's go and check the desert one more time. Dark Offering. Again, the gem seems really good. I might take the gem, even if it's not a Dark Offering, because I don't need more Dark Offerings. And then what I'm going to do is come here and actually say that this empty spot is cool, but it doesn't need to be what it is. Gems and predators. Okay, I'm going to do that. And like, I mean, this is pretty good, yeah? And then we come here, and we put on our little micro thing, and we enhance it by 6% for every animal in the zone. And that gets placed twice. Oh no, it doesn't get placed twice. What? What? It's only 36% more wealth. Really was thinking it would be more. Plus 50% wealth if not adjacent to a plant. I mean, look, okay, you can take that. So this should be trading for stuff, and then yeah, then you get this invention. And then if you had more things, you'd be cool. So do you have it? No, you don't. For each minerals, I don't think I have energy minerals. For each science and tree bioticums, for each science and medicinal bioticums. I mean, my medicinal bioticums are my tree bioticums, basically. I'm really not doing minerals in your border. But, like, maybe I should be? What if I put this here? What will happen? I just want to know what it does. Tapir is not that good. For each gold in the adjacent bioticum with the most gold. It'd be sick beside a diamond. This is a dark offering. Oh, okay, I didn't even realize. So this doesn't even have enough medicinal herbs in the biome. But that doesn't mean we can't make it happen. So, like... this is a medicinal tree, and these are medicinal trees. So let's just come here and throw down some medicinal stuff. And another bird. And actually, I forgot, quite frankly, we can put in a, like this is a tree, and a tree. So if we were to buy a expansion, we could, what could we create? We could create a creek. Plants on both sides of the creek gain 50% bonus and yield one more biodiversity. That's not even that good though. Does it kill everything? So like you now have medicinals. Rainforest. Legendary? I mean... this is a dark offering medicinal. In District Biotica. Distinct Biotica. I mean, I probably want to do this, even though this seems incredible. This is a tree and everything else. So let's come here and expand. Let's expand this to be a triple. And then, again, I'm not exactly sure how does the... like, does this just replace this tile? I don't use the creek very often. Like, so that's a gold booster, okay. So then you can throw this down here. And you're like insane. Okay, we love that. And then the gold, 50% more gold. And then plus 50. So plus 25 extra good for food in adjacent tiles. That's not as good. Do I have a gold? I don't have a gold tree, I don't believe. I may have... If there are two distinct adjacent biotica that are 2-star or higher. Okay, I mean, sure. We'll do another level up thing. Because I do want this. Which can go here. And then I want this. Which goes here. And that's a medicinal tree. For each gold in adjacent tiles. So, like, do you have any gold that you make? Not really. Oh, the hematite. Well, still. That's gonna make more if I have birds, but I don't really have any birds. I guess I could do it. It is a dark offering. So, hematite. And then I need some birds, man. Is this another tree? But I want it to be unique. And then this is also unique. And this tree wants plants. Okay. Root, undergrowth, tree. This is medicinal. And then... Oh, actually, I should have put that there. Yeah. Okay, never mind. We put the tapir here. Okay, we can't. I think I put the wrong tree. But that's okay. We're going to put down some parakeets and call it a day. Do we have any other distinct science things that we can do? And then, are you guys... You have almost enough birds. So, like, just throw in one more bird, bro. So now you have tons of money, tons of things. I just wish I had something that goes in this slot. Apparently the monkeys could be that person, but they're only plus 60. So, like... I mean, do I just put another monkey? He's only going to have one tree bioticum near him, right? Oh no, he's going to have two. Okay, well for now we put in a monkey. And... Do you need... What do you need? Science in the tree bioticum with the highest science. Is that what we want to do? Your tree bioticum was 650. Yeah. Oh, but 1.2 for the one with the medicinal, and you're medicinal. So, okay. You're the apothecary now. And then what I need to do is get a bonus to science. This is a sick one, but it goes on a 2-star. So how do I make that happen for me? You're 180. You're 282 back here. Why are you so much better than this one? Probably on a improvement tile or something? Well, I'm gonna put a thing down here anyway. You should expand again, brother. Just go. Just do it. You're growing real good, too. Holy. Did you... I think he just got his cultist thing. Do it, brother. Ho, ho, ho. Is that going to get you up any food? Got him some food. I don't think enough to get him up to 14 more points or whatever, but... certainly enough science. Holy. Is there anything else in here that needs a bonus then? I mean, look, you... Who's making the food, brother? This one is. So is there a food booster then that we can do? I mean, we can get food for every adjacent bioticum that has critters in it, but... like, I guess, sure. I mean, this Gumbo Lumbo here. It's really a weak one, though. I'd rather not, if I'm honest. What if I, instead, I can do this little bit of a cheat thing and expand the planet here. That'll just give us more tiles. And then I can say, hey man, gem and undergrowth is what you want. And you want a distinct plant near you. Do we have a tier 1 plant? Put you there. Put a microbe thing here. This is a root and an undergrowth. And then what's this thing saying? A gem and an undergrowth. So then we improve this tile here. And come on, what do we need? We need that no, we want you probably. Dark Offering Laddie. The real question is, I mean, I really wish I was adjacent to at least one gem. I guess I do this here because I don't have enough biodiversity. And then I take you and I replace this rock so that you have a gem. This guy is a lot of food, eh? Seems like. Who's got all the critters, man? I need to, like, put this down over where the sea things are. Like, 1, 2, 3. So what's this? Deep sea community. Like, go put this here, brother. And then, what else? Getting the diplomat to be bigger or improved would be cool. You're hesitant to grow for some reason. And we could do one more ocean. Got any more expanse, brother? Do. It's not really that good, though. Oh, expanse. What's this? For each distinct plant. And it's a dark offering. My brother. You gotta get that turtle in there. How do I, what do I have to do to put this turtle in? Whole bunch of free money. Whole bunch of free money. Get rid of the suckerfish. I'm just wondering, like, does it need to go in here? In the biome. Okay, it can go anywhere. Let's come over here then and expand this out. And give the turtle over here. This wants to be beside Expanse Biotica. And... I mean, sure, this can go here. And then anything else? Toxic Scavenger Critter. We want distinct... Yeah. This is gonna be fine. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be so good. Oh my god. This is gonna get the science booster at level 1. That's fine. We have a prey over here. We have a thing here that needs to be just into 2 things. Boom. That happens. That happens. This whale just got more Expanse Biotica. And like the game is quote unquote over, but like I can easily just say no. The game is not over. Just do that. Buy a bunch of points. Do I have a zone that is not contained in a border? Just this area here. It's a bit annoying for me, actually. Are you guys much expanse? Not really. Okay, so then I can go here and expand you guys this way. And then I can go here and I can expand it again. And then I can go here and take... Well, who's coming? Food or science? Food and gold. The Huntress? I mean, honestly, like... What if I just went out here and built, like, a forest? For, like, 3. And then came here and got the Huntress on the edge. Because, like, I'm pretty sure the whale is still love and life. And now there's, like, a little pool of water in here, which is fine. Dude, you have a lot of empty slots. I could totally get your happiness up. So the Huntress wants animals. And, like, yo, we could do that with these, but I would rather come in here. And, like... Where'd the turtle go? You guys are out here, eh? Well, and what do you get from 5 food from mysteries? Interesting. You mostly need food. Well, an animal here, that's fine. An animal here. And then you want to do fishing. You've consumed the rest of that island. Unfortunately, I didn't want to build that way. So this is an expanse fish. That's going to improve my other thing too. Let's do this for a second. And then, yeah, over here, what can we do? Blueberry for 20 food, if beside something. And then animal, 15 food. This is a dark offering, though. Probably want the dark offering. And then what do you need to succeed here? You could get something in the depths. You could even get a whale. I have enough biodiversity to support another whale. So, like, here you go, brother. Uh-huh. And then, what can I do? I can also do a... Grab you. You... Sorry, you do the food thing. Eats adjacent critter. Sure. I mean, there's like just so much you can do with this game, like to just keep going, but at this point we kind of have done it. And tag predator? No, man. Just put you out there. Put you in here. You want what? A bunch of fish? Do you have a trade route yet? You did, but you didn't get the, you didn't get the nasty with it. The contagious. What about... We have so many things in here. Plus 20 for each distinct animal. There you go. That's going to be insane. That alone will get you pretty much where you need to be. Now, how do I get your... other stuff up? Yeah, I don't really have anything else. You're pretty much cooked. Kind of cooked, brother. But that's fine, honestly. Wait a second, actually. You only have 2 fish biotica, brother? Why do you only have 2 fish biotica? Like, that's fish, no? That's fish, that's fish, that's fish. Why you have... Why does he only have 3 fish, brother? What's going on? Just expand, brother. Put that out. I want you to get to the... There's like some turtles over here or something. Yeah. I think that'll pretty much solve your food problem. Is this a level 2? Yeah, I mean, basically all this stuff is just insanity. Oh, you finally got the 3-star thing. I mean, like, literally this is what I mean. You can spend the whole game running around finding things that are insane. Like, this is 800 something bonus. So then you come over and you expand that one. What do you have? Tag toxic on something, like... Sure, doesn't really matter. What about you? Tag predator. Has to be put on an animal. Sure, the guinea pig. And then... Again, this is just like maxing points at the end. I don't know. We're chilling here. Get some food. Not adjacent to a plant. Well, I don't know that that's really where it's at for us for minerals, because we don't have that many money minerals. And then we have all these things left. Like, come on, man. Can anybody else in here take a bonus? Like, there you go. Take that. And then this one here would have been great to improve as well. Nothing all that impressive because it was like the first one that we built out. Unfortunately. But that's fine. Let's just put down some of these big boni. And like, sure, we'll put on some more. Plus this, plus this. Plus this. Plus this. Anything else here? Grill. You're not making any money anyway. I mean, we're 1 point away on getting this girl to the max, right? That's what's got me getting. Oh. Well, this is going to be huge, actually. Finally, there we go. Yeah, we're not going to get our leader to the highest level, unfortunately. Ooh, this is cool, though. The hotel. +7 for each city mission. I mean, we have quite a few cities. That is 300 of each resource. Maybe? Maybe that's like potentially 6 of each, right? I mean, like, let's let them get all their trade routes too, right? And inventions. That's pretty good. Does that give me another one for her? They're like flat bonuses, right? Come on, come on. I mean, look, we almost didn't get to 40, and now we're past 100, right? So there you go. City quest complete, and that's actually going to give her 20 more resources and everything else. I'm satisfied. This is like an over 1,000 point run at this point, which is just crazy. Like, I don't know. I could buy you something insane. I'll just buy you this. It's fine. And then throw this in there. Just trying to get all these, like, upgrades out of the door, you know? Hematite. And then another upgrade here. And finally, one more just on something that makes science. And there you go. I mean, I have 2 more drafts and everything else I can do, but it doesn't matter. We've super killed it on this one. We've got extra trade routes. We've got primitive tools. We got fruit pie. Animals and plants make people happy. It's fine. And there you go. I'm wrapping up, so I'm gonna be free right now. Just gonna hit conclude, and we'll see the final score. I am. I'm coming.
Oh, you're coming?
Mm-hmm.
Right with me?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh God. Planet completed. Difficulty giant. 3-star, 3-star, 3-star. Man, the whales are broken. We broke the game with the whales. Look at all this. Points from the session. 1,000 something. Then we had a bunch of distinct biomes. we did all the things. My previous record on this run was 1 star for the level 3 scenario. So, hey, we unlocked a bunch of new stuff for the Savannah, a biome we didn't get to see on this run. And then also, once you get far enough, you can start unlocking things just for getting stars. So, Rainforest, what is this? The desert, and cool, I can unpack all. Cool, a big gem that scares with animals, some scientific thing, more helium, that's interesting, a cheetah cat. There is a whole cat build, actually. And then, hey, a ruby. All gems on the planet make 50% more money. So you go super hard gem build here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. This was, it really dragged out to 2 hours, which is insane. But that's Reus too. I mean, I'm enjoying it. There's a whole expansion plan. All of your planets end up getting categorized. So you can see, like, some of my oldest planets were just like basic forest, waters, and rivers. But then eventually I got working on the taiga, which is like a frost zone. I had forest, rivers, savannas, and everything else. So it was a cool run that we just did. This one here, you can see that little sliver of forest island that we made for the Huntress, but it was basically a 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. In other places, you can see I've built out like many, many zones. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.